you're going to have your advantages, your disadvantages, the whole race. You just have to keep yourself in the race psychologically the whole time, so you're doing the best you can.
What is this? That was a really good fucking move, you guys. Because that's our fleet right there, and we're cutting the corner on the rum line right now.
In Vancouver, where the sand's smoother than Cancun, and the water's safe, so you can scuba, cause it's fresh. No canned tuna on the west coast, bumping Grand Pooba in the Land Cruiser. Let's go. Get the special bamboo to Cessno. Only guy on the whole coast with no supply, where they smoke the lot till the bowls are dry. Or to rename the Rockies the Stonies. Why? Cause west of the range, folks is always high. At least that's a stereotype, but I could say the same thing for what Ontario's like. Now hold up, switch the beat, hold up, what's going on?
Now I mean you crank that soul. Now I mean you crank that soul. Now I mean you crank that soul. Now what? Soldier boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? Then Superman.
Heavy air, I love it when the rail's down in the water and there's waves breaking over the bow. Love that sailing, and especially on Brian's boat, because it takes that heavy weather so well. We made up 15, 18 miles from behind in a matter of 8 hours.
That's when crews really start to click, when the lines are taut and the rig is singing, and you know you pluck the sheet to the Genoa and it sounds like a violin string, and you know the boat is tuned up and running fast, and that's when the crew really has to be cohesive, because that's when little mistakes become big problems.
I'll tell you what, I don't want any part of whatever the fuck that is. Mother Nature, you're at her mercy. We don't know what the weather's going to do. The weather predictions have changed at least 10 times.
If you become uncomfortable for any reason, just go to Brian and ask him what to do.
And I didn't know really what to do at that point. We were in about 35 knots of wind and about 10-foot waves, and we needed to get rid of sail because we had too much out and it was jammed.
There was a problem with the roller furling.
If it starts blowing strong in 10 or 20 minutes, we're not prepared for that.
A knockdown is it's the same thing as capsizing. A knockdown is when a sailboat is laying completely on its side with the top of the mast touching the water.
We got to fix this roller furling, and we got to make sure that it's fixed and working right, because we can't afford that danger of having too much sail stuck out in the open of too much wind.
We may want to attack because it's a scary thing when things start going wrong and you can't fix them and you don't know how to fix them. You're running on instinct. We put a reef in the main, figured out the problem, got back into it. So
what could have happened?
I mean, ultimately we could have done major damage to the boat. You know, I don't know. I mean, they're back to last week. I mean, 2 guys died making bad decisions. You take what Mother Nature gives you, and you take it for what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you take what you're given and you make something out of it. You make something out of nothing. And I really, really dig that part of it. And I think that's what keeps me coming back.
Mistakes will happen. It's how you deal with those mistakes.
And it's just how you react. It's a little. I like sailing because it's a microcosm of life in a way. You know, you never know what you're going to be dealt. You know, great things can happen to you or horrible things can happen to you, but it really is irrelevant what happens to you. The only thing that really matters is how you react.